Hi there, Trisha here doing a tarot card reading for the week beginning September 30th and the first week of October. So we're into Samhain season. I'm going to use the Ghost deck because that's the one people really like. It's the most popular. Okay, so again I'm going to pick the three cards, one for the beginning of the week, one for the middle of the week, and one for the end of the week, and we'll see what comes out. Okay. Oh, wow. Three really good cards. Okay. So for the beginning of the week, we have Temperance. Middle of the week, we have the Ace of Coins or Ace of Pentacles. And then the end of the week, we have the lovely Eight of Wands. We had this card a couple of weeks ago at the end of the week as well. Okay, now the shadow card is this one, the Nine of Wands. Okay, so for the beginning of the week, Temperance is called for, and Temperance is about turning painful experiences into learning experiences and into enlightening, eye-opening growth experiences. Okay, so I feel there's an alchemical element to this card in that the pain, the difficulty, the emotional difficulties you've been through can be transformed into gold. They can be transformed into nuggets of gold to help other people, to help you in your path, to help pave your path with gold so that you can make huge progress on this journey. Okay, and so that you can heal, become a better person, become more enlightened, open yourself up to the endless wonderful possibilities that the world has. If you carry your pain like a victim, you weaken yourself, you bring yourself down, you're in that sort of pit of despair, that negative vibe, that sort of negative, sort of like a cesspit. I feel it's all negative and it's swirling and it's black, it's dark and it's heavy, and you just get sucked in even further. If you use your experiences, painful experiences, usually the emotional ones, as tools to transform yourself into a more powerful person, to lift you up out of that energy, out of that cesspit energy, to move up to a more enlightened, raised up, spiritual person. Okay, so that's, they're using them as stepping stones, or using the experiences to move up in your energy, to raise your vibration, to become a better person. And I feel working with those painful experiences that you've gone through to assist other people through their experiences so that they don't have to go through it without a guide or without somebody to help them. So I feel that's what that card in a roundabout way means at the beginning of the week. It's about transforming your painful experiences, rising up like the phoenix, and raising your vibration and sending yourself right up as a survivor, not a victim. Okay, the middle of the week we have this lovely card. It's the Ace of Pentacles, and it's like an energy that whooshes into your life. So I feel on a practical level, some money will whoosh into your life. Okay, so you may acquire a few more quid at the middle of the week. Okay, you may find out that you've gotten a raise or that you've more money than you thought you have. Okay, but this card usually means few more quid on a material level, more money. Okay, and it means, it could mean 100 or it could mean thousands. Okay, but it means some more money. And I feel in the sense it's money found, it's money that you thought you didn't have is actually there, or a bill that you thought you didn't pay, you actually paid. Okay, so it's sort of a fortunate turn of events, which is great. I also feel this card is about grounding, staying grounded, keeping your feet on the ground. And on a practical level, I feel it also means rearranging and organizing your finances in a very practical manner. So keep tabs on your money, organize it efficiently, know what's going out, know what's coming in, and know what you're working with. Obviously, people are probably thinking along Christmas lines. Oh, I've mentioned the word. So you may need to be thinking of the expense. So I feel with this card, there's no need to go over the top with expenses, okay? Don't allow the media to influence you in that respect. What we're coming into is October, which is Samhain. The veil is thinning. We're becoming more connected to our spiritual world. So get more connected to nature and the outdoors and outside, as opposed to allowing that influence of the coming months of the media and the consumerism to actually influence you. Get outside and connect with nature, connect with the earth, ground, and you'll feel a lot more balanced, okay? Which follows on from this card, which is about balance and harmony as well. And then the end of the week, we have this lovely Eight of Wands. And I feel this card is like swallows, freedom. Again, I feel this energy of the phoenix rising up from these difficult emotional experiences, allowing them to flow away and wash away, and you rise up very strongly like the phoenix and you become reborn and you become more powerful in that sense. So this card ties in with the Temperance card about using your painful experiences for good, using them to transform you powerfully, giving you that element of power. I know that sounds weird when you think you've been through such difficult, emotional circumstances. You feel anything but powerful. You sometimes feel like a victim. You feel broken. You feel wounded, okay? But I feel the message of this week is not to wallow too deeply in that wounded energy or in that victim-like energy, to work with these experiences to allow you to transform to a higher place, to a more powerful energy. And I feel by the end of the week, you more or less have that licked. You know where you're going. You're in a new direction, and you know what you've done and what you've achieved, and you understand your path more clearly. Excuse me. And you understand why you've had to go through the experiences you've had to go through. They've transformed you. They've brought you to the place of great power, okay? You become more empowered. You stand more strongly in your own energy, and you flow through a lot of these painful, difficult experiences, and you allow them to flow through you, okay? You don't hold on to them. You don't become enmeshed in them. You just fly up above them. It's a very powerful, powerful energy, okay? And then we have the Shadow card, which is this one. This is the Nine of Wands, okay? And you have a knight here, a ghostly knight or guard, and he's guarding the castle. I feel this is really just a clear message to keep your boundaries in place, okay? Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Not necessarily walls up against your heart, but boundaries in place, okay? Just, again, when working with boundaries, use your intuition to see who you can trust, who you can't trust. And if somebody gives you a difficult or bad vibe, stay away from them, okay? Keep your boundaries in place around your home. You can salt around the outside of your home. Just sprinkle sea salt around the outside in a clockwise direction to keep your boundaries nice and clear so that nobody with negative intentions crosses that salt, okay? So you need to be the guardian of your own energy, your own house, your own body, your own vessel, and your own home, okay? So just good boundaries, protection, strong boundaries there with that card. So great cards for next week, the beginning of October. So remember the alchemical energy of transforming your pain into gold, using it for good, raising your vibration, not staying down in a pit of despair or victimology, moving yourself up into a more elevated, enlightened, powerful phase. This is a very powerful card. As you can see, you can't see her feet, so she's up, she's raised up, and this will help you align more with your true self. So transforming painful experiences into powerful experiences and becoming a more powerful person as a result. The middle of the week sees you realizing you've got more money than you thought you had, okay? And it's also about reorganizing your finances, and I feel staying grounded, getting outdoors and connecting with the outside, moving away from the energy of consumerism, okay, and allowing yourself to access the outside world because the veil is thinning, and there's a lovely, lovely, lovely opportunity there to connect with spirit, to connect with your ancestors and connect with your loved ones. So get outside and feel the energy around you. It's magical. And then the end of the week, we have the lovely Eight of Wands, which is about freeing yourself from your emotional turmoils, your emotional pain, which is similar to the Temperance card, and rising up out of the ashes, transforming yourself into a more powerful, energetic, higher vibration human being. And the 8 is about strength as well. So it's using these experiences, these painful emotional experiences, for strength and using them for good. Okay, and then shadow card, boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Okay, so have a fabulous week, and I will talk to you next week. Don't forget, you can find me on Facebook, White Witch Patricia Weston, and Instagram at Patricia Weston Witch. It's lovely to connect with you, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely week. Talk to you next week. Bye.